This comb is made from a tree over 100 years old. The wood alone takes 5 years to prepare. Not the comb, just the wood. His father told all 3 of his sons the same thing. Don't do this, go somewhere else. 2 brothers listened. 1 didn't. Nagoya, Aichi Prefecture, the birthplace of a great military leader in the Sengoku period. The Nagoya castle Tokugawa Ieyasu erected 400 years ago remains as a symbol of the town. In 1999, the oldest comb in Japan was discovered at the Higanda archaeological site in Anjo, southeast of Nagoya. Experts trace it back to the Kofun period in the 5th century. This is a reproduction of that ancient comb made with the techniques used at that time. The one who appraised the original comb and made the reproduction was the 3rd generation head of the Tsuge comb Kushitome shop, Shingo Mori. The young craftsman who has this artisan as a father is Tsuge comb craftsman, Hideaki Mori. The Tsuge combs Mr. Shingo prepares are delicate and require great time and effort. The grain of the Tsuge combs is brought out, making them pleasant to the touch. The smoothness with which they pass through hair, along with the pleasant feeling they have against the scalp, mean that they are tremendously valued by both average customers and Tokoyama craftsmen who work with hair. Tokoyama is a profession that handles hairdressing for sumo wrestlers and wig making for geisha. They are said to be a key part in the origin of Kyoto-style kabuki. Kushitome's Tsuge combs, endorsed by both hairdressers and their clients, command high prices from 10,000 to 100,000 yen, with no shortage of interested buyers. The combs are both a practical hairstyling tool and a decorative accessory inserted in the hair. Since ancient times, they have been made from such materials as wood, tortoiseshell, and ivory. Boxwood trees are not just firm and sturdy on the inside, but are also flexible, so they do not damage the hair. Furthermore, since during the manufacturing process there is very little static electricity, they are the perfect material for combs. When combs are continuously used over a long period of time, they become a glossy amber color. An unknown poet said that, "Even if a willow comb turns as yellow as moonlight, it will not give up on you." He is saying that even when a comb is used for a long time, it doesn't give up on you. Within the workshop is Shingo, his mother Yaeko, and Hideaki. Together as a family, they perform all the steps of hand-making a comb. No comb passes into customer hands without being thoroughly checked by Shingo.
まあ息子3人おるわけなんですけど、手前の方からやってくれと言ったことはないですね。
それはなぜなんですか？
いや、それは自分たち、苦しい思いをずっとしてきたから、勤めに行っとった方がどれだけ、楽かなというそういう実感をずっと思いながらやっとったわけなんですよね。
Hideaki, born as the 3rd son of the Kushitome family and here without his brothers, felt differently.
自分がやらなければ、このお店はなくなってしまう、途絶えてしまう。それはちょっと今まで、初代2代目3代目が続けてきたお店なので、それはちょっともったいないなと思ったのが最初のきっかけですね。
Hideaki, who was in college around this time, saw the happy expression of a customer using one of their old combs, and once again realized how amazing they were. Upon graduating college, he joined as a third-generation craftsman.
小さい頃から見てきているということもあったので、もう少しできるかなという思いはあったんですけども、実際やってみると、そんな甘くはなかったですね。
At the Kushitome shop, morning begins with something important for the making of combs. Hideaki Mori, the young Tsuge comb craftsman preserving traditional Japanese culture. At the Tsuge comb shop Kushitome in Nagoya, Ichi Prefecture. Hideaki, who joined after he graduated college, studying under his father Shingo Mori, found this familiar work more difficult than he imagined for the first year and a half or so. Moreover, he realized how delicate the work was and ran into a wall.
その時はもう串作り、この串作りがやれないんじゃないかな、自分にはちょっとできないんじゃないかなって思ってたんですけれども、今はもう本当やればやった分だけ経験になると言いますか、なので一つ一つやっていこう、やれることをやっていって一つ一つ覚えていこう、そういう気持ちで今はやってますね。
Shingo, both father and master, has something here.
これでちょうど31年目になるわけなんですけどね。これも板作りの段階から何年も手間暇かけてるからこういう色になるというわけで。
Just what is this board making the master is referring to? The boxwood trees used as materials are felled in Kagoshima and shipped from there. They are tied with string and dried in the shade until their moisture is released.
水分が出ると、板がだんだんと反ってきますので、これではちょっと串板にはならないんですよ。
There is a method of straightening the planks, passed down for generations. He slides away the cover, revealing something in the smoke.
串板が束ねてあります。
The planks that have warped after a year of shade drying are bundled together, inserted into the barrel, and smoked. Doing this straightens them out and removes the last of the moisture from the boxwood. Starting a fire in the stove and adding sawdust to it is an essential morning task. The process of bundling comb planks has begun. They are put in groups of 2, with the bent sides facing inward. They are gathered together to make a bundle of 10. They are then moistened with water to make it easier to adjust the bent portions. He ties hemp rope around both his big toes and begins to coil the comb planks. The sensation in the toes is an essential part of the process. Even in midwinter, he must be barefoot to do this properly. Then gradually, he inserts the hoop into place. If there are any gaps, the planks won't straighten. He pounds in additional planks to fill in the gaps. Once the comb planks are bound up, they are reinserted into the stove. They are smoked for 3 months, then shade dried another 3 months, and so on, for 5 years, until at last, planks suitable for combs are produced. Some of these planks need to repeat the process for as much as 10 years to straighten.
人と同じように手こずらせた板ほどお客様の手元に行くとさらに色艶光沢のある深みのある重厚な串板になるというわけなんですよね。
Hideaki, who has been working with his father Shingo for 6 years now, has been permitted for the first time to make a 6-sun unraveling comb ordered by a Tokoyama in Kyoto. Up next, Hideaki's new challenge begins. Hideaki Mori, the young Tsuge comb craftsman preserving traditional Japanese culture. After 6 years of working with his master and father Shingo, Hideaki has been entrusted with a big job. An order from a Tokoyama in Kyoto, a 6-sun unraveling comb. Until now, he's only been allowed to work on 4-sun, or 12-centimeter combs. With a greater width, the amount of teeth increases, and naturally, it won't be a good comb unless one considers the balanced length of each and every tooth. He will be using comb planks that have been repeatedly smoked and dried for 5 years. Boxwood trees grow slowly and are said to take 50 years to reach 10 centimeters in diameter. Comb planks are not cut horizontally in relation to the trunk, but vertically. Finally, since the central part of the boxwood has knots in it, it cannot be used. In short, to make a 6-sun comb, a precious plank sourced from a tree 18 centimeters in diameter, over 100 years old, is necessary. There is no room for failure.
プロのね、床山さん、髪の毛を言う方が使う櫛になると、緊張感がありますね。
Before adding teeth to the comb, Hideaki shaves the blackened surface of the comb plank. You can hear from the sound how firm the boxwood is. The plank Hideaki is shaving now is one that was brought to Kushitome, shade-dried and smoked 6 years ago. He feels how far he has come as he starts to add in the teeth. Once the surface shaving has finished, the appearance of the dried boxwood becomes visible. Tooth making, the stage at which teeth are added to the comb plank. He uses a saw that they've had since the start of the Showa era. The comb plank is cut into the shape of a comb. These wooden models lined up with the comb serve as guides, and it takes 7 years of training to get a sense of how to cut straight lines. There is no room for error. The tooth making has finished, and the plank has taken the shape of a comb. Next comes the most important stage of comb making, the tooth shaving. Tooth shaving is the removal of corners from the teeth to make even, round-tipped teeth that are pleasant to the touch. The master describes tooth shaving as follows.
いかに自分の思い魂が櫛の刃一本一本に通うかという、そこが櫛との真剣勝負だというわけなんですよね。
For this earnest battle, a shaving rod must be used. At first, the file must be coated in something, and that which is used is the husk of a plant called horsetail. Horsetail is written with the characters for grindstone and grass, and its rough surface means it is used for advanced woodwork and finishing. Horsetail softens after being soaked for 3 days. The stalks are sliced open and the insides scraped out, leaving just the husk. This husk is painstakingly applied onto the file. Afterwards, at last, we move on to the comb's completion. Hideaki Mori, the young Tsuge comb craftsman preserving traditional Japanese culture. After 6 years of working with his master and father Shingo, Hideaki has accomplished his goal.
10年以内にはお客さんに、自分が1から10まで作った牛をそのままお出しできればいいかなと思いますね。
The comb which will fulfill that goal is this 6-soon unraveling comb, the first he's ever made and ordered from a Tokoyama in Kyoto. With the tooth making finished, the plank has at last taken the shape of a comb. Turning these angular teeth into smooth and gentle teeth is called tooth shaving, the most important step of all. Finally, the tooth shaving has begun. If not shaved at the same speed and tempo, the teeth will become inconsistent in width. And if he uses a shaving rod of different thickness, that which he shaves will also change. He focuses intensely as he polishes the teeth one by one. He places it against his cheek to check no tips protrude too far or are too thick. His shaving rod has been swapped for one coated in horsetail, and he has begun the finishing. Repeating this shaving process makes the combs from Kushitome shop smoother.
"上辺だけの見た感じじゃなくて、実際解いた時に本当に心地よく解けるかどうかが、それには刃の間を自分の思いを込めて何千回と血を通わせて磨く作業、その作業だけですね。
And then,
だいたいこういった感じで、一応一通り。
Hideaki has finished his tooth shaving. The master checks his work. Without a word, he begins to improve it. He shaves more forcefully. The sounds of shaving teeth echo throughout the workshop. Around 7 minutes later, it is returned to Hideaki.
刃先から根元にかけては様子ってあるけど、刃先がいまいち。
Comparing the master's edited version with what Hideaki presented, the teeth of the master's version appear more bent than Hideaki's ease.
そう簡単に5年や6年、10年やったったってなかなか満足のいくもんなんてできこないんやでさ。自分が精進してやらんことにはね。
そうですね。まだまだです。
The shaved comb is then cut into a comb shape with a saw. The surface is then refined on a plane and finally polished. Afterwards, it is treated with an oil-coated cloth. A month later, it is finally delivered to the customer.
例えばいぶしのね年数を短くしたりとか、その手間をどっか省いたりとか、そういったことはもうしないで、やっぱり時間はかかってでもいい櫛が作れるようにやっていきたいなという思いはありますね。
What the master wants to convey to Hideaki is that intuition towards the combs that goes beyond simple technique. That's something he'll pass on to his young child eventually. He opens the door to tomorrow and takes another step towards his dream.